Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here back for another video, and in this video we are going to be tuning into the energy of what's the gossip about you or how others view you, however you want to see it. I kind of debated back and forth on what title I wanted to use because how others view you or what's the gossip about you could kind of go hand in hand, but I think I'm going to go with what's the gossip about you. So I have 3 piles before us to choose from. All you have to do is close your eyes, meditate, and pick whatever pile you feel the most connected to. You can pick by a number, by a system that you have. The crystals here, which are crystal chips. For pile number 1, this is rose quartz. And in these bottles, there's like this little black thing in there in all of them, I think. This may be like some type of protective thing in there, but aquamarine, this pretty blue color, for pile 2. In pile 3, we have tiger's eye. So once you are done picking your pile, head on over to the comment section or the description box where you will see the timestamps. Keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only and is not at all the substitute for any legal, financial, medical, or any other type of advice given to you by a qualified professional. Free will is a way of life, and we're all in control of our own destinies in the end. Again, this is not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. I do offer private readings, and all of that's going to be linked in the description box below if you would like a more personalized reading and a reading that's more sure to resonate. That is where you should head towards, or again, consider booking a private reading. Trying to figure out if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh yeah, and when I do this kind of reading, well, I don't think I've ever even did what's the gossip. I've always done how other people view you or how others view you, or things like that. But this doesn't have to ring true. Anything that I say that other people are saying, this is simply how possibly other people feel about you. This doesn't make up who you are, and this doesn't have to be your energy. Again, this is just the impression that you may give off to some. And again, what others may possibly say about you, whether it's right or wrong. If it's not for you, hey, it's not for you, so you do not have to take it too hard. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Again, the timestamps are available in the pinned comment in the description box below when you are ready. If you haven't had enough time to choose, just press pause and then press play when you are ready. Pile number 1. So you guys have chose the rose quartz. So maybe you are into self-love. People may say that you're a very loving and compassionate person. Maybe you keep your heart space guarded. I don't feel like, for some of you, I feel like you may give people the benefit of the doubt, maybe, for some of you. So let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to also shuffle some tarot cards and another oracle deck towards the end of your reading here. So we have faith. So people are saying or thinking that you have a lot of faith. You're very optimistic about life. You're calm. And wow, I literally just said this. I literally just said, I feel like you give people the benefit of the doubt. And it says here, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So you have a lot of love for yourself and for people in humanity. Angel therapy. So I feel like you are someone that people feel like they can talk to. You're a very healing person as well, since we have Archangel Raphael here. And it says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. And maybe people assume that you connect with angels in the spirit world, possibly. And they could be assuming correctly since you're watching this video. Surrender to your soul's path. I feel like people feel that you have found what you are meant to do. You are living your life's purpose. You are living your dream. It says your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. You have universe. So I feel like people are thinking or saying that you get what you want. The world revolves around you, so to speak. But with this being the world card here, this is about success. So people feel like you are very successful. And I feel like maybe some people even feel like you get things handed to you. Let's see. Partnerships and alliances. I feel like you are known to work well with others. Surrender to the divine. So back to the angel therapy and connecting with spirit. Parenting. So that's kind of like partnership. And as you can see, they both have the number 3, parenting and partnerships and alliances. So maybe you have kids. People, I feel like, feel that you have a lot of support when it comes to raising your kids, or if you have kids, or maybe if you do end up having kids in the future, people feel like you would be well off and very supported. I feel like people feel that you are someone that can actually be a good parent. Yeah, and this could even be to pets as well. Okay, so you have what it takes. So people feel or say that you are very confident. And I feel like some people are even wanting you to give yourself more credit. And that you're very talented. Let's see what the back says. Always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it back into love, the universe. Because you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again. You're a very strong person, I feel. Dance. Maybe you're a good dancer or love to dance, or maybe you kind of celebrate a lot. And then we have a lot of blue here. So I'm feeling like some of you could be water signs. You do not have to be water signs for this to resonate. Could be in other areas of your chart. Simply the energy that you are taking on at this time or may need to be working with. Cooperate. So yeah, you work well with others. True offering. So I feel like this is you being a genuine person. What you see is what you get type of energy is what I feel people often say about you. It says, may I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next stage will always be shown. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So I kind of honestly don't, maybe I'm reading too fast, but yeah. So like I said, genuine person. Fear. And I knew this was going to come up in one of these readings. And one of these piles, I just was not sure which one. But it looks like you guys are, or people feel that you may be afraid, or maybe you have anxiety, or maybe you're afraid of change. Or maybe this could be your energy of you fearing that people are thinking certain things about you. Re-energize. So people often feel like you don't get a break. You overwork yourself. So definitely recharge, take a step back, get into temperance mode here, do things in moderation. And I feel like allowing yourself to be a couch potato. Generosity. So you're a very giving person. Beginnings. I feel like you don't dwell on the past. You're all about the future and you think ahead. We have optimistic, and I already said that. Better days are ahead. Fearless. So remember how we talked about fear just a second ago? I feel like, again, this could be what other people think, but this is actually how you are. This resonates more with most of you. And then we have apologetic. So you know how to admit when you are wrong. It says, I take full responsibility. You take accountability, and you hold other people liable as well for the things that they may say or do. And you kind of snap people back into reality. Okay, so now comes the fun part. Well, I don't know if I would call it fun, but I actually do need to switch my position because the way that I'm sitting right now is like not necessarily uncomfortable, but when I start shuffling these tarot cards, the table might shake. So I'm going to pause very briefly. There's going to be a jump cut. See you guys in 1 second. All right. So some of you may have noticed that I kind of went through those cards fast. It's because I have a lot of cards here. And anytime that I put a lot of cards in a reading, the video ends up super extra long. So I did try to move it along a little bit faster. So right now I'm using my Good Karma Tarot that I bought recently, and I haven't used it since I unboxed it. So I'm trying to work with it more. And I feel like this was the perfect reading to do it for. All right, Seven of Wands. So like I said, people feel that you have your heart guarded. You're very defensive. I think I'm just going to do about 3 or 4 for each pile. Knight of Wands. I feel like when I see Knight of Wands or even King of Wands, this is what I read these two as. To me, it's an energy of some other people caring about you, or you caring about other people, but I feel like maybe you put yourself first a lot. And I feel like that could be good. So it's not necessarily saying you're selfish, but yeah, I read intuitively, by the way, so I don't need anybody telling me that's not what that means. Feel free to read along with me, but when I'm reading, I read strictly from spirit. I don't really just pay too much attention to the general meanings unless I feel called to. All right. 8 of Cups. So you know when to walk away. People feel that you are someone that doesn't stick around if a situation isn't going the way you want it to go. You kind of get up and go as soon as you see the first sign. Like you start packing up and walking away as soon as one thing goes wrong. Now, in the situations that I'm talking about, I feel like you're noticing red flags sooner than most people, and you're very maybe intuitive with that as well. So keep using that discernment and keep using that gift. So now I'm okay, shuffling this oracle deck here. Guilty pleasure. So people feel like you enjoy the finer things in life. I'm just going to shuffle about 2 more here, and then I'm going to move on to pile number 2. And I just dropped a card, so one moment. Okay, so this is the card that came out that fell on the floor, and it says 20. So maybe people feel like you're in your 20s, or maybe you kind of act like you are. Maybe you're very attractive. Maybe you also have curly hair here. Some people may assume you're in your 20s if you're not. If this does not resonate. Or somebody, I feel like people feel that in your early 20s, if you are somebody that's in your late 20s or 30s or whatever the case may be, I feel like maybe if you have passed your 20s, that you had a lot of fun in your 20s with this guilty pleasures. And I feel like some people were kind of jealous of you being able to do that, and they felt like they couldn't. Earth sign. So people feel like you may be down to earth. You do not have to be an earth sign, but yes, again, actually. Could be in other areas of your chart. Simply the energy you're taking on at this time or may need to be embodying. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I feel like this could be just down to earth or nurturing or maybe very grounded as well. So that is what I have for pile number 1. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It helps out the algorithm a lot, and I would very much appreciate it. I have noticed that my numbers and views will go up, but literally nobody is leaving likes, and the likes help more than even the view does. So if you could take 5 seconds, especially if you enjoyed the video, to leave me a like, again, I appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on your bell to be notified of any future videos or live streams or anything that I may upload. And booking private readings, all of that in the description box below. Take care of yourselves. I wish you love and light, and I hope we can connect again in the next one. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 2. You guys have chose the aquamarine crystal chips. So let's see how other people view you, or what's the gossip about you. And I will be shuffling some more cards towards the end of this reading. Infinite abundance. So people feel like you just get blessed one thing after another. Obstacles are pretty much, I feel like you like to be challenged is what people think. It says obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. And the main keyword here is infinite abundance. Okay, moon cycles. Archangel Heniel, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So I feel like people feel like you're very much so like into magical energy, manifestation, moon cycles, things like that. Maybe you're the person people come to for that type of thing, or maybe they wish they could come to you about it. Let's see. We have surrender to spirit. So much like pile number 1, they were very connected to spirit as well. So yeah, I feel like people feel that you are very spiritual. And for some of you, this could be how, for some of you, people feel like you do get a lot of things you want because of your manifestation abilities, or just you being into the spiritual realm and having, you know, this spiritual lifestyle. So once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine, let spirit work its magic for you. We have throat chakra, so people feel that you are very communicative. People feel that you express your feelings. You are a truth teller. Foundation and achievements. Yeah, so far a lot of people are saying that you have a lot of balance in your life, especially when it comes to the things that you desire. You have built a solid foundation, and it's like nobody can break it down. Personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you can be a Cancer or any other water sign. Don't have to be. Could be in other areas of your chart, or simply just the energy that you are taking on at this time or may need to be working with. I feel like this could just be about, I feel like some people say that you allow things to work itself out. And I feel like you don't tell a lot of people your business. You don't, like, you do say truth. You do give people clarity. You are again very communicative. But there are some things that you do keep to yourself. And the reason that it kind of works out is because you have chosen that route. So some things you do need to keep quiet. You know that there's a time and place for everything, and you know that certain people can't be trusted with certain things. So those are the people that you tend not to talk to about things very deeply, or, you know, just telling people like the complete issue, if anything at all. Wow, number 8, manifestation. So again, people feel like you are a manifester, magical. The magician. Do something new, something different. So people feel like you are different, unique. Let's see. We have ever noticed how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. So I really don't understand these backs sometimes in this particular deck, but yeah. You rise yourself up to new challenges. People feel that you take a risk. Own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning. Power. So people feel, again, this is like very magical. People feel like you are very powerful. And for some of you, it could be where people are thinking that maybe you might dabble into witchcraft or something like that. Not the pure kind, but like the dark kind, which I'm pretty sure most of you don't, but if you do, hey. Archangel Zadkiel, and this has a number 8 as well on this particular card, and manifestation had this as well. Oops. Okay, So there's some purple here as well, which is about like the spirituality as well in your third eye. Archangel Zachiel gives me like a free spirit energy type of thing, or type of free spirit type of energy. Jesus, I can't talk right. But yeah, that's what I feel on that so far. And I'm kind of confused because I know that I pulled, I guess I didn't, which means I'm going to have to do it in the video. These cards I thought I pulled in each pile before I got in the video. Or, oh, I did actually. I just found them a second ago. Wow, I am very, wow. But I knew we got through with this a little too quick. So direction, Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body. And if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. So I feel like this is people saying that you know what's for you and what's not for you. I feel like you are very organized and you weigh the pros and cons of things, and people have noticed that about you. Planning, wow. I just said that basically. So planning and action, like I said, very organized. You think ahead, you plan ahead, and you take action accordingly. Let's see, people. Okay, back to being communicative. Communication is one of your strongest points, whether you realize it or not, especially right now. Stress management, guardian angel. So people say that you know how to de-stress, or you make it seem easy to de-stress. Even if you feel more stressed out than anything in the world, people oftentimes don't see it, is what I feel. Like you hide it very well. Will. So you have a lot of willpower, I feel, is what people I don't know. I just feel like people feel like you manipulate energy. Okay, here's the cards that I thought I had them laying beside me and I didn't notice it. But here we have exhausted. So kind of like pile number 1, I quiet my mind and relax my body. So I feel like people, before I get on this exhausted, because I seen the body word in the direction card, I feel like people oftentimes feel and think that you have done body work, not necessarily getting procedures or anything done, but that could be also some of the gossip as well for some of you, but that you could possibly be physically fit and things like that. Satisfied, so people feel that you are, I feel like you're easy to please, or at least this is what people say. I'm right where I need to be. You're very content with things and you're a very grateful person. And it looks like it says, I follow my intuition. So again, you could be very intuitive and people feel that you are maybe very fun, very childlike, and sometimes you may allow your curiosity to get the best of you, or maybe you're just curious about a lot of things. You do a lot of research. And a lot of the times you have fun with it. Okay, so now I am getting to the tarot here. I think I'm going to take this one. So people feel or say that you are very valuable, traditional, maybe old-fashioned. Maybe you like to teach, or you could possibly have the talent to do so, to teach something. Okay. Knight of Coins. So people feel that you work very hard. That you work very hard and you put a lot of dedicated effort into the things that you do and the things that you want. And I feel that you don't get distracted easily either. And then after this one, I'm going to do one more of the Sun. So people feel that you are very happy-go-lucky. That maybe you are energized. And there's a lot to look forward to in your life. And you have this sense of the sun will always rise again tomorrow. So you treat every day as a new opportunity to grow. Yeah, so let me do one more. King of Wands. I'm getting the energy of laying down the law with this card at the moment. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's what I feel with this. Laying down the law. Okay, so now I'm going to do these. I see, like, on this particular card, they look very serious. So maybe you're a serious person as well. So I just dropped a card. So I'm going to pause for 1 second and there is going to be a jump cut. All right. So this is the card that fell on the floor and it is the LGBT. Same thing. The last two letters are backwards. Usually it's LGBTQ. But I guess it doesn't necessarily matter as long as all the letters are there. So maybe people assume, again, this, like I said in the intro, this does not have to be who you are. This is the impression that that you are giving people, and what people are saying about you. So people assume, some people assume that you may be in this community, or that maybe you're going to come out one day if you're not already out. And if you could already be knowingly into this community, this is just the energy showing up and validating that we're on the right energy here. So if it resonates, let me know. Tattoos or piercings. So you may also have tattoos or piercings, or maybe people see you as the type that will have them one day if you don't already have them. Procrastinators. So people feel that you are very patient, or that you take your time to do things, or that for some of you, like I said before, I feel like you're very organized. So as far as like doing things at the last minute, I don't feel like this is what this means for you in this particular reading. However, for some it can resonate. But I feel like it mostly just means for you guys that you have patience and that you take your time. You don't rush into things. So that is what I have for pile number 2. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Let me know if you feel like this has resonated, or leave me your thoughts and opinions as long as it's positive. And again, the most important thing to remember is that all of my readings on YouTube are for entertainment purposes only. Yes, I do have a gift. I am psychic. I do have psychic abilities, but for my protection and for yours, I do have to say that it is for entertainment. And again, it's collective. So at the chance that something doesn't resonate, it didn't have to, because it is a collective, meaning there's like, I don't know how many people are going to watch this video. So I'm looking at this from like a general audience standpoint. So keep that in mind. But I wish you guys love and light. If you like private readings or anything like that, everything's in the description box below. And yeah, I hope that I can connect again with you guys in the next one. Take care. Welcome to those of you who have picked pile number 3. So you guys have chose the Tiger's Eye crystal chip bottle. And Tiger's Eye could be like protective energy. Just an energy of feeling very guided and again protected. And I don't know why, but I get the word like I get strength as well. So maybe people are saying that you're very strong. I'm also feeling that people feel that you have been through a lot as well. The Divine Director. So intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Like I said, guided. Happiness is your purpose. So people feel that you are happy despite the circumstances you have been put in. And I'm also feeling like you don't get into people's business as well. You kind of stay to yourself mostly. And I do feel like people feel that you are a person with purpose. All right. Prioritize. So people feel that you prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So people feel that you are motivational, organized, and that I feel like, I don't know, I'm seeing you writing a list. And I think in pile number 2, I might have talked about being organized as well. But surrender, low self-esteem. Oops. So you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention. And it's weird because I was going to say something about setting intentions. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So people may feel that sometimes you lack confidence. But a lot of people feel that you deserve success, you deserve love and abundance. I don't really necessarily feel any negative gossip about you here. I feel like people want you to know your worth. And maybe you could already know, but I feel like some people you come across as like you don't know, or you don't treat yourself as such. Financial and material changes. So people feel that you're focused on money, you're focused on materialistic things. Maybe you like interior designs, decorations, or home interior rather. Let's see. Triumph. People feel that you're some people already feel like you're successful, and maybe you don't see that you are. The energy is gaining momentum. So people feel like you are getting somewhere in life, that you have a head on your shoulders, and a lot of opportunities out there for you. You have healing. People feel that you are going through a healing journey. People are saying, time to make a demonstration. There may be a talent or something that you could be hiding, or maybe not necessarily even hiding, but you're not displaying it much, and people want to see it, whether you sing, you dance, you draw, you write, you play the guitar, play the piano. Maybe you like to play hopscotch in the rain or something. But yeah. So people want to see you display your skills, and people feel that you are holding yourself back and that you are holding back a lot of talent. So we say the older the soul, the softer the, what did I say? We say. The card says that on the back, the older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you, and also skip and wink more than normal. Hold hands with those that walk beside. Literally fearless the universe. Okay, yeah, the back, again, the back of these cards really have like, I don't know, they don't make sense to me all the time. So call a friend. When you're mirrored with love, you see yourself clearly. Friendship. So people feel like you are very friendly. It is easy for you to make friends, or that maybe you have a lot of friends. And even if you don't, people are saying and feeling like, you know, they want to be your friend. A lot of people want to be your friend. We have Archangel Raphael. So you're a very healing person. You're very forgiving. Yeah. And maybe physically you are very healthy as well. Or maybe it comes across as that way. So hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So hardship. Like I said earlier, people feel that you have gone through a lot, but you have still healed. You're still healing with Archangel Raphael and the healing card here. The sacred temple. Wow. People feel that you are one with spirit. They're saying, I don't know why. I think I said this already, but you stay to yourself a lot. I feel like you kind of go where you need to go and you go back home, or where you're supposed to be. And you treat people's things and places and just anything in general with the utmost respect. And a lot of people appreciate that. Feelings. I feel like people feel that you are very relatable, or they say you're relatable. You're very smart. You're highly educated. Action. So you do take initiative in a lot of things as well. That's what some people say. Frisky. So you can have fun. You're not necessarily a stick in the mud here, but you definitely do make time for fun, is what people say. This gives me like sexy energy here. We have inspired. So you inspire others. It says I breathe life into new ideas. And this one says fun is my middle name. So you are an inspiration to people. Wow. I really, if anybody is saying something bad about you, it is because they have not gotten to know you. Because pile number 2, I'm feeling that you are one of the sweetest people on earth. Now that does not mean, because here we have Frisky. You know how to get down with the best of them. If somebody starts something, if it's necessary, you will kind of debunk things, or, you know, calm things down. And take action on that. But I feel like with this action card, I feel like oftentimes you, the energy that people, you go off of other people's energy. You treat people how they treat you for the most part. And then we have ambitious. So people are saying you're very ambitious, and I just feel like you like to give things a chance. So now I'm going to get to the tarot here. And I feel like you recognize that not everything needs a response as well. So it's like, I just feel like you try not to step on people's toes, regardless of if they are in the wrong or if they started something. You kind of, unless in like it's really, really bad where you have to respond, I just feel like you don't get amped up like that. You're not your inner peace goals, basically, is what I'm hearing. Okay. King of Wands. So this already came out in one of the other piles, but this is kind of like, honestly, when I see King of Wands and like I said, Knight of Wands as well, to me, they almost read the same. At least that's how I've seen them. And so I feel like with this King of Wands energy, this is energy of, I don't know, I'm feeling meaning what you say and saying what you mean. It's like you don't, I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like you're very respectful and nice, and supportive and stuff like that. But again, you have buttons that people like to push as well. And that's when you kind of stop and say, hey, we're not doing this type of thing. You kind of, sometimes you do get into the mode of seeing what other people see. You see your worth, and so you start to kind of take action on that and be like, hey, I'm not accepting this type of behavior or whatever the case may be. Ace of Cups. So people feel that you are very emotionally stable. Maybe you have a beautiful love life is what people feel. People feel you may be lucky in love. And this could be just partnerships in general. It doesn't have to be romance, but for, you know, a lot of it is probably romance related. So we have a Chariot. So people feel, like I said earlier, that you're going somewhere. People feel that there's always going to be a way out for you. Positive movement forward. A brighter future. I don't know. There's something that you're hiding. Pile 2 or pile 3. I mean, Queen of Swords. So people feel that you're very independent. You're very maybe even blunt as well. So now I'm going to get to this oracle here. '50s or older. So people feel that you have a lot of wisdom. People are saying that you are an old soul. Now, if you are not in your 50s or older, like this card is saying, again, it could just be wisdom, old soul, or you're very knowledgeable. You've had a lot of experience with different things. Okay, we have bald or short hair. So maybe you have short hair or bald. Maybe people think you would look good with both or one or the other. And then one more, we have compassionate. So yeah, like I said, you're very sweet. And you respect people and things and properties and pets and just everything. And you see even a criminal. You believe in second chances, I feel, is what people say. So that wraps up pile number 3. Leave a comment if it resonated. Leave a like. It helps the algorithm out, which pushes my video out to more people. Please share if you feel inclined to. And if you would like a more private reading where I am on your energy alone, please consider booking. The links are in the description box below as well as in a pinned comment. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you so much love, light, happiness, and joy, and I hope we can connect again in the next one. Take care and see you soon.